Welcome back to XMC SMP. This is episode 2, and before I get started with what we're going to do, I logged in and I noticed that I don't know where the F5 button is. There it is. I logged in and I noticed that 1, there were a lot of mobs here, so we're definitely going to be lighting this up somehow. And 2, I noticed that we have a little gift from somebody. Now, I took a peek inside and I was actually quite surprised. I don't think it says who gave it to us, but let's look inside. First of all, orange shulker box, which I very much appreciate. Let's take a look inside, and this is properly insane. Somebody has decided to give us 6 stacks of cookies, a bunch of orange wool, which will actually be very useful for the lighting up that we're going to be doing. Some pumpkins, thank you, I do have a lot of those, and obviously the wood. So much iron, too much in fact, some food, some terracotta, and some diamonds. I'm very appreciative. I don't know who did this, but this is really nice. Again, it's unlabeled. Oh, the box, no, the box is not named. Well, those are actually the first diamonds we have. That's very nice of whoever did this. Again, it's not on the back of the signs. If I find out, I'm gonna have to give them something as well, probably. But I mean, thank you, I guess. Really don't know who this is. But now we have diamonds and a lot of iron. So today, one of the things that we're going to be doing is hopefully finishing up these walls that we have. We have 2 walls left to do and 2 more pillars to start. Then after that, we're going to look into actually getting villagers for our farm over here, because without them it's just a plot of land. And maybe we're going to do some mining and try to figure out a path into the nether, because the nether is very important for actually connecting to the other players and maybe even getting to the shopping district. But for now, I think it's time for me to go off camera and harvest some wood. Our tree farm is getting a little bit out of hand, and then we'll cut to a time lapse of me finishing up these 2 walls and those 2 pillars. So as you can tell, we're getting along quite nicely with the progress of our walls. As you can see, we're almost done. I just need to harvest the tree farm maybe once or twice more. But I was removing the nice gift we got so I can make space for further plans, and I saw a little sign under there that said enjoy. I was really hoping it would tell me who actually built this, but that's okay. I will enjoy this very much, thank you. And I just realized we can use the signs for the walls as well. A double gift, or I guess triple if you count the shulker box as well. Alright, let's get back to it. So I hope you enjoyed that. The walls of our base are officially built, as you saw in a little flyby. It looks pretty nice, but you might notice, and I noticed too, that of the 4 giant holes in our base, sorry, 5, um, about 3 of them allow for mobs to just waltz in, and the other 2 also if the mobs are special and they can climb walls. So I think one of the easiest solutions to reducing the number of mobs we get in our base, so we don't have situations like you may have seen during the time lapse where I died because a skeleton shot me off the wall, I'm going to start lighting up our base, but if I want to do it in a way that doesn't look horrendous, aka torch spam, we're going to have a nice floor to begin with. So I was in my creative world just looking over some possible lighting things for our floor and possibly ceiling. So I looked into torches obviously wouldn't look nice, so I assumed the carpet would mediate the problem, but it seems that anything we put under it doesn't really matter because the carpet looks very bright compared to the acacia slab floor. So as you can see, I brought these closer and closer until it reached a point where there's no big, like, dark X spot. Over here you can see it faintly, but that's fine. Over here it's more defined, and over here you can see it very clearly. I also experimented with using, instead of the carpet, just using jack-o'-lanterns, because as you can see, it has the same amount of light emittance as glowstone, except I save on both having to farm for glowstone, which is annoying, and the orange carpet, which looks severely out of place. Instead, we get this nice little accent of the jack-o'-lanterns. The only problem is jack-o'-lanterns can actually be pointed different ways, so as you can see, if I rotate, it rotates along with me. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Honestly, if they're random, if they face the same direction, it doesn't matter. But I think we found our floor design. Without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that little digging time lapse. I believe I went through about, 20 iron shovels. So I'm going to figure out how I grid my light, and I'm going to harvest the tree farm. We're probably going to move it over in that corner, and I'll be back with you for setting the floor. Alright, well, as you can tell, I've upgraded my little studio area and given it a nice border, and I moved it over so that it's more centered in our base. As well, I've been upgrading our lighting, slowly tiling the floor as I try to figure out where I'll put the tree farm for now, so I'm not filling in the slabs just yet. I've also added a second farm for pumpkins, and I've reharvested our food farm over here. I believe that harvesting this farm only a couple more times should net us enough pumpkins to completely light up the floor. And as you can see, I replaced the torches with the full pumpkin blocks. For the time being, I think I'm gonna call it a night. By the way, you should take this time to go into the comments and maybe recommend what kind of shop should I set up. In the next episode or few, we'll be making our way to the shopping district. It's only a couple thousand blocks by land and a couple hundred in the nether. So leave your suggestions down in the comments, and we'll build a shop to start earning some diamonds so we won't have to go mining. Well, in any case, I'll cut back to later, possibly tomorrow. In the meantime, I'll harvest some wood and finish up the business with the jack-o'-lanterns. See you then. So it occurred to me after I was waiting way too long after moving my farm again for wood that a more efficient way of lighting up the outside, instead of having to figure out specific spots to place leaves and risk the ground looking incomplete, it occurred to me that path blocks actually prevent mobs from spawning. If you don't know what a path block is, when you take a shovel and you right-click grass, you get a path block. Now on its own it looks kind of dark, but let's find a spot that's kind of in light, like over here. You can see it has this kind of nice color that goes well with the acacia. Now this does mean we're going to have to fill in under here because it's going to look ridiculous if we don't. As you can see, it's a little bit shorter than a grass block, so it looks a little bit darker. And you could see right behind it, but it shouldn't be too bad. I could just, well, not do that. That's bad. I could just take out that back block. Well, I'm going to have to wait for this to go back now. I could take out that back block, place him probably in this location, acacia planks. Maybe over here I'd place the strip logs. I'd just match whatever was going here. And that way, A, wouldn't have to light up the base outside because it's really annoying. And B, it'll have a nice look matching the orange of the base. And, just looks nice in general. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go around and at least form a little border or try to get as much done, maybe clear out some trees and definitely clear out this grass and flowers. And I'll do that in a nice time lapse, but it is truly unfortunate because I just made 2 sets of shears because I thought I was going to be getting a bunch of leaves, but that would be supremely annoying. So we're going to put that floor building time lapse on pause, and we're going to go into getting the outside of the base safe from mobs. Without further ado, let's get into the pathifying. So, as you saw in the time lapse, we went over, I think, 4 iron shovels, which just shows how much we really need some diamonds. Now, I do actually want to save the diamond block we got over here in this chest for the shopping district. So I think for the time being, as you can see, I did make some more shovels. I think for the time being, I'm just gonna fill in these blocks down here, like these dirt blocks, and maybe some around the pillars just to see how it looks. But I don't know if you saw in the time lapse, one of the sheep that was here ate this before I could, how do I say, finalize it, like make it path blocks. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to temporarily we do that for the grass to come up there, and then we can remove this block. But in the meantime, while we wait for this to happen, I'm gonna go fill in the bottom, as I said over here. I'm gonna harvest the tree farm, and we can work on the floor a little bit more. Now, I don't know why it took me this long to realize this, but the person who left the gift actually left me like 4 stacks of acacia logs and a bunch of acacia planks, which is gonna save me like a lot of time. At this point, I think I'm properly tired of working on the floor. It's done, as you can see, and you know what? I think it looks fine as is. We're gonna fill this place up with stuff, so we're not gonna have to worry about the monotonous pattern too much. But something I really do need to take care of is the farm, and you might wonder why it's placed as it is, etc., etc. Essentially what I did is I found this corner, made a diagonal, and then built it 1 block off, or it might be here, and just, this is how it worked out. Well, the first thing I have to do about this is replace this bit. That's that, but more importantly, we need to actually get the villagers for the farm. So a player who is actually not online right now, by the name of Typical Reen, and his friend Evangeline, claimed an area, the area that I spoke about in episode 1, that I built in accidentally before I realized somebody claimed it. In that area there's a village, and they said they didn't need any of the villagers, so I'm going to go over there and take 3 of them, 2 for breeding and 1 to be our farmer, and then we're going to have this up and running. But first we need to build a little chamber so that we can have them secured and not have to worry about it. And for that we'll need some fences, some blocks, and most importantly some beds, which I think will be conveniently orange. Let's get to it. Oh, here we have some orange wool already. Planks. Again, this is thanks to Typical Reen. I figured out who gave us the gift. It's very thoughtful of him to provide us resources that we so desperately needed. Let's just get this done. I believe it was a chest, and a hopper is also a necessity, unfortunately. In fact, no, we don't have any empty chests. Alright. Hopper is done. Let's get some... Oh, here we are. Yeah. OG Recyclops was actually wondering if we could do a collaboration of some sort. And I asked him to clarify what he meant. Let's see what he decides while we build. Oh, we don't need that iron there. Let's see what he decides, and in the meantime we're going to set up our villager farm. Now, the thing about this is you can only have it go in one direction. Theoretically, I could build 4 of them, but there's no point. Alright, I'm going to skip the about 10-15 minutes we spent talking in chat. Basically, he has the only Enderman and Pigman farm on the server, and he offered me use of both of them and their drops for 12 diamonds, and I decided to accept. As I was saying, we have to pick one side. I don't want to pick the back sides, because that's just inconvenient. But if we do end up going underground, maybe it could work. I'm not too sure. But I think having the thing facing us would be best. So we do have to get rid of these. Oh, also I need some trapdoors. I forgot. I have only 12 diamonds, so I'm gonna give him my entire life savings. That's hilarious. Alright, let's start. I forgot the trapdoors again. I'm kind of working off memory here, so if I break a bunch of stuff, it's unfortunate, but it's probably gonna happen. So I know this has to be as such. Uh-huh. Oh, and I hear a light oh, there he is. Hello. So I'm gonna give him the 12 diamonds. This is all the diamonds I have. Pleasure doing business. Quartz. Because I actually don't know where the nether farm is located. Because that's the more important one to me than the enderman farm. Let's get this placed. So, corner. 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 And corner. No. I don't even have another portal. I've kind of been keeping to myself so far. As, because I don't want to have this stuff set up before I get into it, you know? Alright, I'll get you obsidian if you want. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I don't have any more diamonds, though. Then I'll link it to the roof. I want him to understand that I cannot pay him for that. Oh, thanks. What a nice... Where did he go? Oh, he's gone. Okay. I guess he'll link it to the roof. Oh, that's actually really convenient for me. Alright, well, this I know for a fact is wrong, because it could just waltz on out of there. Let's try that again. Oh, yeah, it's probably supposed to be here. Alright. Tunnel time! Look, I'm North Korean. Alright, well, I was gonna show me building the farm, but not only is that boring, but also after I finished recording, I had to make some adjustments to it, because I may have built it completely wrong. In any case, let's just cut to after I finished building the farm for the first time. Oh, thank you so much. Right in here, I believe I dig down 2, and the fence doesn't really matter. We'll go up 3, up 2, up 3, dig down in here. Don't worry about that too much just yet. And it's up. Oh, let me go into the nether. Don't go through it. I'll wake it up for you. Again, thank you so much. Are you sure? Well, I mean, I can't even provide him with anything. He probably needs the cords, no? Yeah, I'm gonna leave him to that while I build up the farm. I could go out and get some sand right now. What is this? Per side, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's compensate these 3 for those 3. So it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 3, 30, 30, 60. 60 is actually not that bad, so I'll just go out and get 60 sand right now. Just get this all in here. I really, oh, whoa, whoa there. Thank you again. Let's also make this portal look at least a little bit nice, because we don't want it looking out of place, as out of place as it looks right now. You and, oh, no, 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 there we go. Alright, I think that looks good enough for me. Let's head inside, let's get our nether on. Oh, actually, here's Alexis Seavold. Nice. Looks like we overshot it a bit, and oh god, okay. I see it, I see it. Oh, I can see it in the distance. Shop. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that's the shopping district. That'd be really awkward if it wasn't. To the pigment farm, let's go. We're up here, and I'm assuming, wait, hold on, what's this? Oh, this is just so people don't fly off the edge. Ooh, and that looks like the shopping district. Well, we'll come check that out in a minute. Not in a minute, well, in a couple of minutes. This is not my stuff to take. That's the first ender chest I've seen. Oh, you see, some people already have the idea. Gold door, that's awkward. Oh yeah, it's true. It's unfortunate. It's that kind of farm. Let's see what's in here. Alright. Oh, please tell me there's a button. Yeah, there is. So this is, okay, it's a filter system. So this is for nuggets. This is for ingots. This is for rotten flesh, obviously. This should go into the trash. And this is for heads. Nice. And this is, what is this? This is, I'm assuming, everything else. Alright, good system, good system. Yep, I'll farm for a bit and I'll come back to you guys. Oh, that's weird. A group of like 6 baby pigmen just dropped. That's unlucky. So I can imagine that the system is going to be far more efficient with a looting sword, which again shouldn't be too difficult to do. I'm assuming that's the turtle egg thing up there? Yeah, the way they're crawling down there. Oh, there's the chicken. Unfortunate. Alright, it seems we've reached level 30 already. On that note, I think we're done with the farm for now. I'm not going to actually take it all. I think there were like 4 in here. And like 20 in here. So let's actually let's leave what was in here. I'm assuming there's a crafting table. Yeah, there is right there. Let's leave this in. No, actually, let's not, because I don't have an ender chest back at home. Alright, this is very useful. I'm assuming the Enderman farm is going to be more XP oriented. because obviously it's much faster in that department. Let's actually check out the shopping district, because the big shop sign is enticing. I'm assuming that, yes, this is the shopping district. Alright, out in the shopping district, the first thing you see when you come out of the portal, first of all, a very nice portal. Um, albeit a little weird with the double arches, but it's fine, it's nice. So many things going on. Alright, first over here, I believe, is the mineral shop, yeah? Damn it, Marie, they're not rocks, oh my god, okay.
They're rocks, Hank!
No, they're minerals!
I think that's from Breaking Bad. Oh, here we go. What is this? Oh, it takes you into the... Oh, whoa. Coming soon, enchanted tools, nether oh, okay, this is just the most awkward farm. Shop. Let's just leave that be for now. Check out what this is over here. This is the dye shop. Totems, 2 diamonds each. Nice. Protection mending. Okay, so it's an enchanted bookshop and enchanted gear. What is this? That's very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's check out... Ooh, this tree I know is the log farm. Log shop. With, oh, that's actually a clever trick. I didn't know you could place string on top of it to stop it from growing. I might use that sometimes. Ooh, I'm definitely going in here. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it looks very nice. I'm going to respect the staff only sign, although I can't reach inside, so just going to check. It's nothing important. Dark oak logs, spruce logs, jungle logs, birch logs, oak logs. They conveniently do not have acacia logs, which I definitely would have bought, similar to Iskall 85's Treasure Island. Well, I know how it works. You pick a random shulker, you have a chance of getting big jackpot. But I don't have the diamonds nor the gambling luck to risk that. 1 diamond per 8 blocks, that's very nice. Over here, the rockets. Oh no, JP's Essential. Alright, it looks like a little rocket. Nothing special. I think there's a bunch of shops that have been set up. I know this leads to the Guardian shop, and this is... Okay, now the instructions inside there weren't exactly clear, and I may have looked inside a couple of the boxes when I wasn't supposed to. So I'm just not going to show what's inside, just in case there are other people on the server who are watching. Sorry, but I think you should put like a sign there or something. Alright, let's move on. Magic Man for the Wind Shop coming soon. Alright, the Guardian Shop looks very nice, albeit it's a little bit of a weird path to get here. Okay, so it seems he sells more than... I don't know what this is, maybe it's stock. It seems he sells more than just Guardian-based stuff here. Okay, so this is a lighthouse. I didn't notice the lamps up there before. I'm assuming it's probably a minecart on loop or something. Let's go check out this place over here with the diamonds. I'm gonna assume this is where people pay for their plots of land. The way it works is a 10 by 10 space of land, X and Y. Again, we're inspired by the Hermitcraft system. You pay a diamond block for. I'm assuming they did this so people don't have like random pop-up shops everywhere. Typical Reen's a beautiful building. Typical Reen's actually the guy who gave us that nice gift and whose villagers were going to go check on and take. What's this? The plots are at spawn. Member event for information. I will have to check that out later though. It seems like a fun event. This looks like a very nice house. I'm assuming they like green. Is it a shop? Glass? Smooth stone? Yes, so it is a shop. I think we've gone over and looked at all of them, except of course Jeb over here. This is the Humane Wool shop. I've seen it before. I can tell, yep, they're automated. I'm assuming that either these dispensers are on a constant loop, or there's an observer looking at the change in the grass block. Although that would be, nope, yeah, the observer's probably looking at the change in the grass block and having it shear the sheep. Alright, here we have a little shop, I guess, sells gravel, sand, grass, could be useful, and cobblestone. What's this? Sea lanterns, prismarine, and prismarine. I think he's going to have some competition with that shop, but that seems to be the entire shopping district. I'm going to do a once-over, see if there's something I missed. Let's head back to base. Alright, actually, before we go home, let's go check out the end farm. I also want to figure out where the end is. I think I have some idea. But it is actually in... it's in that direction and that direction. It's actually quite far, but I think if we make it there, we can come home through the end portal and save us some time. So let's head over there. I think we're here, and I think it's the same person who made that little shop sign that made this nice end sign. Alright, I'm gonna hope... Yep. They've already dealt with all of that. Let's just go check it out. I think we're good to go on this. Let's head back to our base. Let's get the villagers set up. And let's do a 360 no scope. Here we are. Oh, and that's awkward. Alright, so we're actually going to need a little bit more than I thought. Alright, we're back with the sufficient glass to finish up the border to our little villager farm. Alright, there it is. Now that, oh my god. First of all, let's clear all this out and set it to be carrots. Alright, we have that up and harvested. Let's get all the carrots we have. And let's fill this in now. Don't want to eat them. Alright, that's the last carrot planted. It looks like it's all good here. We actually have quite a lot of potatoes. Oh, and there's some more. How do I keep doing this to myself? Alright, I guess we're getting out like that. Let's close this up, close this up. So one more thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to... Oh, there goes Isley. We're going to have to make a path for the villager to get in here. Alright, that should be good. There's no way for him to walk out. Nope, just gets in there. I may have to retill one of these pieces of land, but that's just okay. Let's actually get a block for us to get in and out easily. And I think it's about time for us to go get ourselves a villager. So this happens to be the closest portal. The good thing about the villagers is that they are actually right on the water, so it won't be hard getting them out, but it seems like an impossible task to get them there, so it might be faster just to boat them to our base. Let's make our way to the village. In fact, oh wait, hold on, what are you? Okay, there you go, you're a hostage now. Alright, let's get out of here and into nothing because I misplaced the boat. Okay, there he is. Alright. Let's get out of here and boat all the way back to our base. Now, how did you end up here? We have a tunnel that we're making. It'll take the villager. Oh, let's light this up before our zombie kills our villager. And alright. So it should take us directly to that massive water, and then from there it's sort of smooth sailing. I'll cut to when this tunnel is complete, and then we'll get the villager in here, we'll get the second one, the third one, and we'll have ourselves the farm. Boat, my friend? Ooh, not good, not good. You alive? Yeah, he is. Alright, so it seems like we are in fact going to have to clear out above. So let's just go carefully. Again, we don't want to kill him. Oh, okay, okay, we're good, don't worry, bro. We're good. And it is becoming daytime, which is convenient. Let's get through here. Let's get up here. And of course there's a skeleton. Let's just go around here. Let's wait a little bit for the sun to come out. Now, I'm thinking our system is slightly flawed. I'm going to have a quick run up there. Let's secure some more dirt so that we can bring him up safely. Alright, we've got a new shovel, a new pickaxe, and some dirt. Let's head back and make the path a little bit safer for him. We just got to make sure there's no way for him to get out. So that's a no-no. That's a no-no. That's a no-no, and I think after this point we're good. So let's get him out of there and into here. Actually, let's build up a little border as well. And I think we've taken every precaution necessary. Alright, he's up and out. Let's just, while he's just figuring stuff out. Alright, he can be there for a little bit. I'm going to go up here and place the boat down so that when he does come up here, he immediately gets sucked into the boat in here, and we'll start the long journey of pushing him up. Although it seems that he's completing it. You're kidding, right? Oh my god, okay. Okay. Cool, cool. I'm gonna give this a check again on my own this time. Okay, there's no way for him to get off without damaging himself, so he's not gonna do that. Sir, you need to head up here. No, up here. Follow me. Come on, up here. Now the only way he can go is this way. Come on, follow me. Yep, come on, you're almost here. Come on. No. No. Where are you going? Okay. 1, 2, 3. You're stuck. Get up there. Okay, final stretch. Come on. There we go. Help yourself. Nope. Come on. Up you go. Come on. Nope, you're not getting out of this. I'm sorry. Come up here. There we go. Yep, and then come over. Okay. And there we go. Alright, my friend, this is your new home. You're gonna be a farmer, dude. And let's do this quickly before he decides that he never wanted to be a farmer. Alright, get in there. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, now we can get rid of all of this. The only thing we have to do is that twice more and get 2 villagers in there. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem. That's villager 2. I got him out just barely. 4 creeper explosions out of the way. And a zombie got into the boat with him, which was unfortunate. But we should be good to go to our base. Oh god, that's way too many mobs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. There's like 10 of them. Jeez. What happened there? Am I the only one online? Oh, practical. Oh my god. Okay, we're out of here. Jeez, hold on. Let's look at that. Oh my gosh. Just look at that. Look, you can see their armor shine. It's like in unison. Jeez, okay. I need to take a screenshot of that. Alright, let's get out of here. Hello there, you. Oh, look at him. He's eager to continue his journey into slavery. Come on. No. Could you please? What do you even have? Could you please? Oh, he finally lost track of his thing. Of his little... What is it called? The workstation. Oh, look at him go. And let's place a block there, and a block... Nope. A block there. Again, there's... and I'm stuck on the boat, and there's no way for... Oh my god. Alright, in you go, in you go. There we go. Perfect. Now we just have to do that one more time. Punch, 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 punch. Alright, get in there, my friend. No, in there. No, in there. In. Well, you're not getting out, so you might as well get in. Is this an epic prank that's happening right now? Finally. I did this all correctly. We're done. Actually, I didn't, but I fixed it later off camera. Alrighty, here we go. Let's give you a bunch of carrots. Carrots for you, carrots for you. Okay, they fell straight through. Let's try this again. Alright, now we're done. Now he's gonna throw them some stacks too. And as you see, it just chonked right into there. In fact, he threw a lot of what you doing there, bud? There you go. There they go. And I believe we have, as soon as he falls through, our first, oh, that's not good, our first villager. Now, all we have left to do is clear out this monstrosity of a staircase. Yeah, we're not going to leave it like this, obviously. I think that's good enough. Let's get this done. Alright. And if you're wondering why... Oh, I heard another red. If you're wondering why there's a ladder there, it's actually because the ladder prevents them from entity crafting. But anyway, guys, it's going to have to be the end of the episode today. Today we set up our villager farm. We got connected to the nether thanks to OG the Cyclops. We also got access to the Enderman farm and the Pigman farm for XP and gold. We got to see a bunch of other people's bases and their shops on the shop island. We also finished up the floor of our base, added some pumpkin farms, cleared up the bamboo, and started making path blocks outside of our base to prevent mobs from spawning, with also some light exploration, excavation, and exclamation. Although I'm not sure what the third one was. We also made some business deals today and in this episode, and I think next time we're going to try and set up a shop, perhaps to start making diamonds. But in any case, it's going to be an episode, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Actually, hold on before you go. This is me from a couple of days later. I've made some adjustments. First of all, I made a little AFK area that you have to parkour to prevent any mobs from coming to me. Second of all, somebody added a howdy sign. I'm not sure who it was, but I appreciate it. Third of all, I've been AFKing here for a little bit overnight, and I've realized that the farm was very broken. I think it was because I didn't remove those corners back there, but I did anyway. Fourth, as you can notice, I made this much nicer. I gave it some lighting. I closed this up, and now we have a bunch of villagers. In the recording, I actually said villagers before. I don't know if you caught that. I don't know why I have to fix that with myself. Anyway, there was some things that were happening. Somehow a baby villager got in here and got in there. Anyway, I fixed it all. It's working great. I think we have something like 10 or 11 villagers in there. We have the carrots working. And I actually, as I said, AFK'd overnight, and I don't know why or how, but I ended up saving a 3-hour recording of me being AFK. I thought of making an unlisted video. You just heard Villager fall. I thought of making an unlisted video, which was a time lapse of the 3 hours, but every time I tried to render it, it just ended up crashing, so I guess you're not going to see that. But nothing interesting happened. It just showed some glitches happening with the villagers, but I think I worked it all out, and it's all good. Alright, well, see you guys next episode. Bye-bye.